What's up, guys? Today we're here with the second episode of the Blox Fruits Tuesdays. Let's have Aura on. Let's have Aura on. Let's see. Oh, I know I put on shift lock, but level 3, level 20. Let's see. We're still at the jungle yet. Can't roll a fruit or anything yet. Gotta go for a boat. Should probably turn down the volume here so I'm not blasting people's ears off. So luxury boat dealer. There we go, boat dealer. There's the boat. Ooh, $9,000 already? We already have Aura. We could almost get the jump ability, I believe. I think the 100,000 one for the abilities guy is different than the 10,000, because let's see, 10,000 is probably the jump ability, then the 25,000 is the Aura. Today we're gonna do the second part of the Saber quest, as I did in the last episode. Sorry, it's been a week or so since I uploaded this one. But that's because I had just gotten into a new job, I could put it. Because technically it is a job, but also it's working for my mom, so I'm just trying to help my mom get her new thing going off the ground. Just 24 more levels and I can talk to you and get a fruit from you. It's been a little bit since I played, so did I get the gorilla quest yet? I can confirm that. Reward for killing it was 2,000, really? All I had to do was collect the chest and I got like 2,000. I was only 12 off from 2,000 from that one chest. Let's go deal with this monkey king. So, the fun thing about this is the literal only fighting style that you can not ever get again is combat. So I'm gonna get that to level 600 before I try switching around to another one, because then I have it maxed out and I have it mastered. Let's beat this gorilla king up here. Down smash. Quick tackle. Beat him up. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Jesus. Apparently people have to be loud out there today. I'm just gonna have to be louder than them right now, so you guys can barely hear them. I don't need you guys hearing them, because they're just gonna be noisy all the time, apparently. Here we go. Oh, come on. Almost got him. Almost got him. Almost got him. Dude! Oh! Always turn on Aura. After you get it, you can always turn it back on. Nothing against it. There we go. Got 2 levels from that. $2,000. Melee upgraded here. So, combat is the only melee fighting style. It's the only fighting style thing that you can upgrade to 600, where it is the only one that you can't get again. Like, ever. So once you switch to a new fighting style, it's gone. You just can't get it again. But that's what makes it fun. Because then you can just treat it as like a little experiment. Let's see. Put 3 into each of these spots. It's 1 away from the answer to life, the universe, and everything. 42. You would know that reference if you watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's a pretty good movie. Let's beat these guys up here. Maybe up 8 of them. We're gonna beat up 8 of them. Let's see here. Ooh, 22, that's nice. It's actually really nice. Yeah, we did complete the first part, obviously, because we have the chest area opened up. Ooh, level 29, just for beating up a guy? Look at that. Probably gonna get more levels from this, too. Oh, probably just a level from completing the quest. But it's still gonna be a level, rather than not a level. One more guy. Well, one more gorilla. There we go. Ooh, new quest available. That means we can move to the next area, which I believe is the Parrot Village. Let's see, now I can put 3 in those spots again. Let's see here. The Parrot Village is part of it. In the future, for the quest, for the Saber quest, we don't need a sloop, we just need a dinghy. That was my dinghy over there. But it doesn't matter, it's a free thing, so. It's already level 30. Oh, there's the Marine starter base over there. Like, if you don't know the game, then this is going to be a good series for you to watch. Because I'm just going to show you how everything works through the game, basically. And I know how a lot of the stuff works, too. There's the Parrot Village right there. Ooh, there's that rock, that cool rock. It's got a diamond chest in there. It also has a level 120 guy. But we don't need to be worrying about him for a little bit yet. Because next, we have to go to the desert island. There's the volcano island, there's the marine fortress. Oh, there's Skypea area. There's also an area way up there. Like way up there. That also exists. Hello, Parrot Village. Pirates. Confirm. I defeat 8 of them. Look, there's a diamond chest there. Maybe we get one of these pirates, I can collect it. Now there's not a lot of people that are actually interested in this game. But there's also a lot of people that are. And there are some that are curious on how it works, and some that just see the level and see, like, I don't want to play that. But it is a fun game, and when it comes to it, it can be hard, it can be difficult, but at some points it will be absolutely worth it. Like, for instance, my main account right now is max level, so So that's level 2,800. Since I'm level 2,800 on my main, it's simple to pretty much go through the game. But I also got a bunch of stuff I don't have yet in the game because I was not willing to go much for anything early on, like sailing in the third sea. I didn't really like sailing in the second sea either. That's because both areas had really scary stuff when you sail. Because now they even made it worse. So now when you go sailing through the second sea, you have a chance of running into piranhas that shock you, sharks, sea beasts, and a few other things too. Well, you can also get treasure islands though too. But you don't need treasure islands if you don't need to sail. But then there's also the rough sea too. They added that to the second sea. That was not a good idea at all. Like, they should not have added any of that. Like, the rough sea, it kind of makes sense, 'cause that's where you used to be able to get pole V2 pretty easy. But, you don't need to get pole V2, like, in general. But, you know. I don't even need to get pole, but it's nice to get anyway. $32, $33. Jeez. Oh, 33. Change that to 1 just in case I don't get a lot of levels. Now, at the half point of the video, I'm going to go through the next part of the quest line for the Saber quest. Saber puzzle, technically. Speed up multiple guys at once. Ooh, leather. That's a newer material. I also know that you guys can hear my mouse clicking too, and my all my other buttons too. That includes like my space bar. I had to keep thinking what the name was. ADHD sucks to have when it comes to important things, but it's awesome to have when it comes to like fun facts. I did try Java, but it wasn't. So there's this bar that shows up in the top right corner of the screen that tells me how long I've been recording for, if it's muted, and it also gives me a button that can stop the recording. And it's if I click that instead of the buttons on my keyboard. But it wouldn't show that, and the unmute button didn't work. So I basically recorded a 30 to 40 minute video of Java, and it had no sound other than the Minecraft world. So that kind of just sucked. But that's how it works sometimes. Ooh, scrap metal. 27,000 already again? Jeez. Money gets made quick when you get through this. Okay, we're about at the half point now, so I'm thinking I sail off back to the jungle so I can get the torch and lead you to the desert. I'm gonna need the torch in order to get to the thing. I hate the dinghy. It goes so slow, and when it turns, it has so much turning. Like, you have to turn like how kind of like a truck turns. Because it has a very wide turn. Instead of having like a, oh look at that, I can turn like that. Feels like, it's slow turning. And, so, in the future, I do plan on getting, like, swords and stuff, but that's only going to slow down my combat levels, so I'm thinking we just get combat up to level 600. So you're going to be watching me punch and slam in the ground and kick people very hard for a while, for quite a few episodes, because there's not a lot of things that level up mastery fast here. Not like there is in the third sea with a character that is known as Big Mom in the anime One Piece. So the whole point of that is that she gives the most mastery levels, because even if your mastery is at like 300 or so, it still gives you, she still gives you like 10 levels on your equipment. If you're still at like 400, 500, you still get the 10 levels of mastery, which is insane, but it's what the character does. Now I gotta sail the desert, so I gotta go around this area now. See what I mean about the wide turn? Normally I would have been facing that already by the time I was halfway to the dock, not like at the dock. But that's how the turning works. I can't do anything about it. And in this state where I only want combat right now, I don't want to deal with any swords or anything, or any extra melee stuff, then I'm going to be rich. Like, I'm going to get to my first million probably by level 100 or so, maybe even 200. Because then at level 200 I'm also going to defeat Saber. You do need like 1 million, I think, for instinct. And you need that, and you get that at level 300. You can get that at level 300. The original base game that was called Blox piece had only the 300 first levels. This game has been around for a while, but then they started adding levels up to it every update, and it's been getting higher levels since, and then till now, where it is now at level 2800 at max. So it's a bunch of fun. It takes a while to get to the max level, but it is worth it, because then you can pretty much wreck anything you want. So, there's the dock to the island. There's the first and only quest giver on this island. They really do need to update this a little, so it's like more smooth and not like oofta. But then you go into this house here. This is the only house that you can actually enter. And you go to this and you take out the torch and you light it on fire. Wait till the torch disappears, because then that's gonna go away too. Yep, there we go. Then there's a cup in here. This riddle is, if power you seek, fill a cup from a leak. Left alone in the cold is a story to be told. So that's for the next episode. But in the next episode we'll take that cup and we'll bring it to where it needs to go. And almost pretty much get done with the Saber quest, because after that there's only like 2 or 3 other things to do. Because then let's see, there's talking to a guy, talking to a guy's guy, and then just killing a guy. And then there's, let's see. Then at 200 you kill Saber. Then at 300 you get, yeah, so. There's a few things to do before you actually complete the secret puzzle. Because after that part, you talk to a guy, you talk to this guy's guy, you kill a guy, you talk to this guy's guy again, and then you're done until level 200. And then you have the Saber, if you killed the Saber guy. I'm already at almost 30,000 again after getting the aura. Very, very wide turning. No diamond chest yet, but that's going to be a bit till it spawns in again. But this is not going to be a while. It also means that the other two are somewhere. Oop, I bumped the mic again. Keep pressing the wrong buttons for things. Come on. There we go. There it is. There's the chest. One of my friends watches my videos too. He says that I sound monotone, not very interested in stuff when I'm recording, but it's kind of the goal. I don't want to be like all the upbeat YouTubers where they have all this excitement in their voice. I want to stand out. And yeah, all of them have that voice because it attracts more, but if I stand out and I just sound like a normal person, then most of the people that are going to be watching this are going to be just fine with how I talk. Because it's kind of hard to go against the way that someone else talks when it's just talking. Like, it's just talking. You don't need to be like super upbeat or anything about talking. You can just talk. There's no reason to be upbeat when you're talking. Not even for YouTube. There's no reason. But when I'm with people, I'm actually liking being with them, but I don't know who's watching this, so I just am. I don't try to do any fancy things or try to do anything extra. I just am. There's no reason to try anything extra. Oops. There's no reason to try anything extra or anything. Because it's just that. I'm just playing a game, and people are watching. People watch, they watch. I don't care. If they don't, they don't. They don't need to subscribe or anything. Because it's up to you, not me. And if I sound monotone and you don't like how I sound, okay then. You don't need to watch my videos. No requirement. There's no requirement to watching videos. Like, there's no need to watch my videos at all. Like, you could just watch other YouTubers. I'm not going to force anyone to watch my videos, subscribe to me, or like my videos. There's no reason to try and have anyone do that. I keep clicking shift. There's no reason to have anyone try doing that. I may record sad videos, but that's all I have to do. I just have to record. I don't have to record the best videos in the world. I just have to record and post. Because that's how I get seen. And 30-minute videos are easier to deal with than any other kind of videos. Like, they're more on the basis than anything else. So, ooh, wow, already almost level 30 on that? Combat's trying to keep up with my actual level, look at that. Combat is literally trying to keep up with my actual level. Ooh, already almost had 40,000. So what I'm thinking is, hopefully I get to 110,000. Because when I reach 110,000, I can get both of the other things that are from the abilities. It's like the jumping and the R ability. Basically, you just teleport. That's what it basically does. So if you teleport to a range point, so there's a max, and there's also a there's a max range to it. There's no minimum though, because you can really just teleport to your same spot. But you also have to point at it with your mouse or with your finger if you're playing on phone, or with your controller if you're playing on other device, like a console. But other than that, you really don't have to do much for it. I guess I do understand why people like the lock shift though, or the shift lock. But on any account, Roblox may be a grinding type of a game, but you can do a lot of other things. Now that there's fishing, you could fish to get levels too. So I could show fishing, I could show fighting, I could show just collecting berries, I could show collecting other things. Someone around here has light. Yep, someone around here has light. I'm gonna defeat 4 more guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Oh god. Jerk. Jerk. I have to turn that off too. It's been a little while since I've been on here. Should go the names off. Jerk. This guy's a jerk. I'm gonna kill 4 more of these guys, finish this off, get the levels, and then I'm going to end the video, because I don't want it to go much longer than 30 minutes, especially for Blox fruits, because a lot of people can get bored very quickly, especially when I'm just punching people and talking. Then again, Minecraft is almost the same. You just have a bunch of other things you can do, because it's mining and crafting. You also have things you can kill. That's also why more people have been doing like 100 days and stuff. And just to a new quest available. Almost at 60 on those. And that's where we can end the video here, guys. See y'all next week Tuesday, tomorrow on Minecraft Bedrock. I'm thinking that I'm going to change Thursdays to like Restaurant Tycoon or something. Maybe even The Forge. I'm just going to find a game and play it. Well, in other words, see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.